Evil People in South Carolina, Part 5. And this is J. Marion Sims. We're going to be talking about him. J. Marion Sims is considered the father of modern gynecology. But how did he come to the breakthrough discoveries that he came to? Let's talk about it. J. Marion Sims was born in 1813 in Lancaster, South Carolina. He studied at the University of South Carolina and then went on to go to the Medical College of Charleston, known today as MUSC. After leaving the Medical College of Charleston, he went to Philadelphia, Pennsylvania, and studied at Jefferson Medical College. A lot of his colleagues even said that he lacked ambition and was a lackluster student. And when he came back to Lancaster, the first 2 patients that he had died. After he left Lancaster, South Carolina, he ended up starting a surgical practice in Alabama. In Alabama, he became one of the most loved surgeons, which eventually led him to come back and work in South Carolina. And that's where he wanted to do research. A common issue for the time was vesicovaginal fistula, an abnormal tract between the vagina and the bladder that caused a lot of women at the time to have involuntary urination. At the time, and even today, it's not considered fatal, but it was considered what they called socially destructive. Can't walk around impressing all the proper Southern folk if you're peeing on yourself. While researching this particular issue, he found a plethora of other issues that women were going through at the time and decided that he needed to experiment some more. And according to a lot of records, he couldn't find willing participants in order to experiment on. So between the years of 1845 and 1849, he experimented on African American enslaved women. These experiments were 100% against their will. The owners of these women were brought to J. Marion Sims in his backyard hospital. He even brought a hospital for the slaves that he rented. Those are his words, not mine. This wasn't just a one-time thing either. He had 3 slaves, according to his records, that he experimented on several times. The main one being Anarcha Westcott, who he experimented on allegedly 30 times. Also, these experiments were done without anesthesia. 1, because it wasn't popular at the time, and 2, because he thought black people had a higher pain tolerance.